stanky leg or stiff leg, Tim? Which is worse?
Stanky leg is bad. Yeah.
But if you stiffen it out, it's over, right?
Not necessarily. I mean, there's sometimes we get caught in the ring. We get caught with a stinging shot, and it'll keep us still for just a split second.
Is there another option? Because I don't want either one of those.
Yeah. Well, that's why I didn't ask you.
Can I get another option? There's only two options we got.
Stanky leg or stiff leg.
How about for Dre don't get hit with that?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I'm trying to get out of the way.
That's the nature of the sport. You're supposed to.
That's a me and you conversation, Tim. We can't bring Dre into that.
Nah.
Stanky leg and stiff leg.
I had a couple little moments.
Right, let him out, let him out, let him out. Let's go. Get off his neck.
Anybody wondering why that check hook from Leatherwood is landing is because Howard is just walking straight in.
Yeah.
Not coming behind the jab, not holding his right hand up. So he's just creating a lane for himself.
And we really are seeing how important high-level sparring is, because you see Howard, who's in his 19th professional fight, and even his dad said it's been Tennessee level competition. It hasn't been top-ranked level competition. And tonight, Leatherwood's not even elite.
No.
He's giving him trouble.
Yeah, he definitely is giving him trouble.
Grab him around the waist. Don't grab him.
And it's very important, like I tell you, young fighters, you got to find a home where you're going to have experienced fighters around you, experienced coaches around you.
Let him out.
So that way you can better yourself. You have to have the good quality sparring to learn. Not going to do it in Tennessee.
Howard has about a minute and 10 seconds left to send a message here at the middleweight division. He was talking about wanting to fight Ryota Murata for a WBA middleweight world title in the next year and a half. I mean, he's got a lot of work to do.
That's a lot of work.
First thing he's got to do, fellas, he's got to get a jab. He's not the fastest fighter, so he's got to get a jab, and they got to work on creative ways to get inside when he's facing a guy like Leatherwood, where he doesn't taste a bunch of leather trying to get on the inside.
And I also think he's undersized as well for this division. He's big. I asked him in a fighter meeting, I was like, can you make, 154? He was like, oh, absolutely not. And then if you really look at him.
Oh, there's a body shot. There it is. Finally, it's knockdown.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
That's what he needed right there. Howard needed that.
The body shot knockdown with the right hand, and let's see what he does here in the last 10 seconds. Leatherwood was so used to going down and not getting a knockdown counted that he just tried to find an easy way.
Step back. Time. Let's go. Get in your corner. Okay.
Now they're getting tough.
Sportsmanship. I love that, man.
All right, was it a knockdown or not? Let's take a look at the replay. We all get a vote. I say yes. Boom.
And it landed on the shoulder, and I think Leatherwood helped him out a little bit, so it's like 50-50. I mean, he landed, but that shouldn't have knocked Leatherwood down. I don't know why he keeps knocking himself down.
Weak
it's a
legs.
good power jab right there, but then here's the decision-making time. He's like, all right, I'm going to go down.
Yeah.
Like, you could tell he's making himself fall, and if he's fatigued, he thinks he's buying himself time, but he's actually draining himself even more. It takes a lot of energy to get off the canvas and wipe your gloves and reset. So I don't know who taught him that tactic, but they got to get rid of that one ASAP.
That's just weak legs, Dre. Not enough running, not enough, cycling, just not enough work.
It's a bad cut right there on Howard.
Yeah, it's a bad cut now, but it wasn't a bad cut during the fight, and that's, a testament to the great work that Stitch Duran does, because it is a big cut. It's about 1.5 inches, the entire length of the eyebrow, but we never had to talk about it, guys. What we won't have to talk about is a great performance either from either guy, because it's up to the scorecard. I mean, what do you think, Tim?
Man, I don't know. I didn't score this fight. Leatherwood started off pretty well, got ahead, and then kind of withered away as the fight carried on, and then came on strong at the end.
Let's take a look at the CompuBox numbers. 329 to 244 in terms of thrown, and when it comes to landed, there was 7 more punches landed by Tyler Howard and 20 more body punches compared to Keandre Leatherwood, but the percentage is not very high or efficient at all for either fighter. So
let me
there's
tell
a
you
knockdown,
this.
though.
Let me tell you this. I'm going to say it's Howard. In a close match like this, the guy that normally pressures and moves forward to make the fight, typically normally the one that wins the match.
Yeah, I think Howard won this fight. I mean, he lost the first 3 rounds, and, you know, arguably you could say he won the remainder of the fight, plus he got the knockdown in that last round.
Yeah, and that he should have been a knockdown in round 4 as well.
Yes, he should have.
At the end of the day, we'll see what the judges come up with here, and Mark Chinook has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 8 rounds here inside MGM Grand, we go to the judges' scorecards for the official decision. Max DeLuca has the bout 77-74. John McKay has the bout 76-74. And Steve Weisfeld scores the bout 77-73. All in favor of your winner by unanimous decision, Tyler Hercules Howard.
Important victory here for Tyler Howard, who takes away the unanimous decision.